Hi, it's Melanie, back today with you to talk more about blood sugar, and I have a little visual I want to share with you. So yesterday we talked about why blood sugar matters for you even if you don't have diabetes. We talked about how poor blood sugar management can be a trigger for all sorts of conditions and symptoms, from cancer or heart disease to immune issues to chronic weight gain and fatigue and joint pain. So there's a lot of things that could be going on with you that are related to blood sugar even if they don't seem like it. Blood sugar is one of the foundational keys that really needs to be in order for you to be able to have optimal health and for you to be able to address any chronic symptoms you may be experiencing. So I wanted to show you a little bit more graphically how you can think about the different carbohydrates that you may be eating and how you can get a picture of what's going on with your blood sugar. So let me show you my screen. I'm going to share a handout with you. It'll be located in the description box of this video so you can download it to see for yourself, but let me walk you through it. So here it is. It's called the Carbohydrate Continuum. And basically what it's trying to say is that every carbohydrate that you eat ends up as glucose in the blood. It's not just sugar, it's anything, kale or other vegetables, everything that's a carbohydrate, that's all your vegetables, all your fruits, things like that, all your grains, beans, all of these foods have carbohydrates that will end up as sugar in your blood. So blood sugar just means glucose in the blood. And here you can see this continuum where you have simple sugars, which is one glucose molecule, all the way over to complex carbohydrates. And what complex means is that it's several molecules of glucose that are connected together in a chain. And you'll find those complex forms in things like broccoli, carrots, peas, beans. All of these vegetables have complex carbohydrates. And down the continuum, you'll see here, gets to be more simple carbohydrates all the way down to just refined sugar. So what you're aiming for is to include the complex carbohydrates in your diet. They have minerals and vitamins and other things associated with them that have health benefits. So what is glycemic? What does that really mean? Well, it means that it causes sugar in the blood. And you can see here that low glycemic would have a load of less than 10, and then high glycemic is a load of over 20. And there's a rating system that has been developed where you can take a look at which foods have a low or high glycemic load. And that just basically means the impact it has on your blood sugar level. So if you're eating low glycemic foods, you'll see over here on this column that they're high in fiber, they help you stay full longer, provide sustained energy, they lower your cholesterol levels, help to sweep toxins from the body, stabilize your blood sugar levels and insulin, they have high vitamin, mineral, and enzyme and phytonutrient content, prevent chronic disease, and help you feel full without a lot of calories. And all of these great benefits include also stimulating your metabolism and promoting fat loss. So these are some of the reasons why it's important to eat low glycemic sources of carbohydrates. So you'll see here this little graph shows you what happens when you eat carbohydrate-rich foods. And your healthy blood sugar level would kind of go up and down throughout the day depending on how recently you've eaten, but not really spiking or crashing. It's just kind of staying in this even up and down motion. But what happens is if you eat simple carbohydrates too much of the time, then you'll have a spike in blood sugar that rises really quickly and goes really high after you eat the simple carbohydrates, and then it goes really, really, really low afterwards. So if you're having energy kind of surges after you eat certain foods and then energy crashes later, this is what's happening, is it's your blood sugar is going in this danger zone, which is either too high or too low, and that happens when you eat simple carbohydrates. So if you want to make sure you're choosing the complex carbohydrates that are better for you in so many ways, there's a little chart here that shows some of the examples of foods that we've been talking about, low glycemic load all the way up to the high glycemic load. So you can see which foods that you want to make sure you're emphasizing and which foods maybe to look at reducing in your diet. So if this is something that you're interested in learning more about, I would invite you to look at the description box of the video. I'll have the handout there for you so you can take a look at it yourself and read through it at your own pace. But I wanted to just give you a visual that will help with this conversation of blood sugar. So as you probably know, we have a detox that's coming up on April 19th, and the early bird price ends today, Tuesday, April 11th. If you're interested in getting into this program, then I also have a link with more details on that in the description box of this video, so check that out. I hope this was helpful for you, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye!